Good morning, is it from Zetster's Lab? It's my 34th wedding anniversary today. Wow! Who would have thought? Crazy! To be married for 34 years. What a way to go. I must admit I'm proud of us. I'm really proud of us. But this is not what this message is all about. I've finished my painting. I call her On Fire. I'm on fire, I call her. Isn't she gorgeous? You should see the texture. It's just amazing and whatever. But how did she come? She came to life. That's a very exciting story, and that is what this video is all about. 3 days ago, I felt very, very uneasy. I lost my peace and joy. I came into a situation, most of you know this by now, and I felt all of a sudden, insecure. I've been very secure in my situation at home. Sorry, just let me open this. I was creating my art, writing my things, making my videos, and I felt secure. And then I got this opportunity. One day I just felt this urge to contact the Christmas market people and ask if I can have a stall. And as you know by now, with all my rantings and ravings, it changed into a shop. So all of a sudden, I'm now confronted with this shop scenario and all the new people and whatever. And I felt very insecure. All of a sudden, things like, will my paintings sell? Will people like my paintings? What if they don't sell? What will the people think, And all of a sudden, I got into that scenario that I wasn't into that. I was really into, I knew the life in me was guiding me, providing for me all my needs. My art is not about money. The life in me provides what I need, whether it is through selling paintings or through hubby's job or whatever. But I realized a long time ago that I mustn't look at this world for my provision, my whatever, it comes from within. So I was very secure in that knowing that the life in me is all that I need and provides for me, guides for me, whatever. And then the minute I was confronted with this situation of being out there, I lost that knowing, that contact with that life in me. So yes, back to my painting. So just to get my peace and joy and everything back, I started playing. I just put my paints out. I had some sand and water and inks that hubby brought. Old inks from years back when he was still doing art. And he brought everything, and I was just putting the white canvas there, and I just threw everything on. I made the previous video of how I did the background of this. But then also a very funny thing is, when I started art about 2006 or something, I thought I'm going to be an abstract painter. I'm going to play with paints in my hands and throw it on and just be abstract. And then when I started, I realized I just couldn't do that. I need to know what's going on that painting. So it was the same with this one. I created it. I loved it. I mean, I will show you photos. And the link below, you can go to my photos on my Pinterest and whatever. I don't know where. But I loved creating this abstract thing. But it just wasn't done. I don't know why, but I added this and then I added that, and then I thought, let me play a little bit with my gold leaf, and I started putting on my gold leaf, and yes, it was great. I loved it, but it wasn't done. And I was lying on my bed, and the painting, I usually put them where I can see them when I wake up. And when I was looking to this painting, I thought, let me turn it upside down. And it was like this, actually. It was like this. So I turned it upside down, and all of a sudden I saw this dancing woman coming out of this tree trunk thing. I don't know. And I thought, this is it. I can see my woman. And I jumped out of bed and I started to create this woman out of this stump. And the awesome thing is, I was allowing the black paint to run, and then it became this trunk and this tree. It wasn't my intention. And this is it. And then I added some gold leaf. It's like fire. And when hubby saw it, he said, I'm on fire. That's her name, the fire lady. And there I have it. Isn't it gorgeous? But I mean, actually, to look at it close by and touch it, and you feel all this texture, it's just awesome. So this is what this painting is all about. Oh yes, and then I realized something. As I said, I really felt very insecure in this new situation of me. Yes, I know it's stupid, but that is what it was. I felt insecure. I felt out of place. I didn't want to be there. I wanted to continue in my little cocoon, doing what I feel safe with. And I realized something. I was actually writing a piece about this. I also put the link below. And that is when I saw this cocoon. A butterfly feels very secure in that little cocoon, not knowing it's a butterfly, actually. But then, the same with us. We feel secure in our situations. There's nothing more scary for us than change, than being forced into a new situation. And then I also realized, if life in us, the abundant life, if life doesn't push us out of our comfort zones, we will stay there forever. I mean, how many people do you know who stays in horrific relationships? But they, even in their pain, they feel secure. We feel secure in our little boxes. And even if the door is open wide, we still sit there. And the life in me pushed me out of my little secure box. I love my life at home. I've got a fantastic, amazing life at home. But it was time for me to get out, to fly. And yes, so I made this decision. I actually read something and it says, why will you allow a thief to enter your home? You will not allow a thief to enter your home. So why do you allow fear to enter into your heart? And yes, once again, I allowed fear of this new situation, of the opinion of others, to enter into my heart. So yes, I made a change. Change your mind and you will change your world. And this brings me back. I cannot tell you. I think I need to write a book about the scene of Jesus and his followers on the boat. Every single time, I cannot tell you how many revelations I received around this story. I mean, it's just crazy, and this is another one. I mean, I thought 24 days in this situation. Oh my gosh, how am I going to get through this? And it just came, I'll go with you to the other side. And once again, it's Jesus in the boat telling me the life in me is the same as life. So the whole thing about Jesus is about the life in me. It's not the life in him. It's not about worshipping the man Jesus. It's about realizing that the same life that was in him is in me, and that life is with us always. And that life said, he said, don't worry. You need to go through this. I will be with you until we get to the other side. And the awesome thing is with Jesus and his friends in that boat, the life in him, his Father's life, the same life that's in us, told him, we're going to the other side. So all of us, we are going to the other side, whatever that may be. And don't worry, I'm with you. The life in us is with us, and that life will be with us to the other side. And the man Jesus realized that. So he experienced peace and joy in this situation, while the rest of his friends didn't realize that truth yet. So they were in a situation like I am now in a situation that's not an easy situation on the flesh. So they were ranting and raving and in fear and moaning and groaning. They didn't feel secure in that situation that they found themselves in. And that created this awesome storm in their minds. I mean, Jesus was in the same storm and he was asleep. He experiencing peace and joy in this situation, and they didn't. So the same with me. We're going to the other side, whatever it means. This is a stepping stone for me. This is something I need to go through in order to grow. It doesn't even have anything to do with the art. It's got to do with me. I need to go through this. But I created this storm in my life. Instead of experiencing peace and joy in the midst of this situation, because I allowed my emotions and my mind to get the upper hand, it became a storm. And I felt scared and uneasy and angry and resentful. And remember the friends, they ran to Jesus, they woke him up, they said, but how can you sleep? We're dying here. And you know what? It's more of my ego that's dying here. But the life is still in me. Everything is perfect. We'll get through this. I'll get to the other side. I'll fly. And isn't it an awesome picture? We're all in this situation. We hate change. We will do anything not to feel insecure and out of place. But life knows what we need. So the life in us will push us into these situations. If we don't want to go, we will be forced to go. Believe you me, I was forced into this situation. And surrender is once again the key. So I decided, I was reading something on this WhatsApp group, this whole Christmas market WhatsApp group, and the one person said, I am so thankful for this opportunity. And that just spoke to me. Instead of being thankful for this opportunity in this boat, growing, going to the other side, to something new, I was angry, resentful, fearful, whatever. So what do? I'm changing my mind. And that is changing my life now. Instead of being fearful and angry and resentful, trying to get out of this as quickly as I can, I'm changing my mind, realizing what an opportunity for me to grow. And once again, take it one day at a time and allow whatever is manifesting in me, through me, in this, whether it is self-pity, oh boy, or insecurity, or once again going back into the world with this mindset of fear of not being good enough, or whatever, not making enough money, what will the people think? I surrender all those things, once again realizing that this is just a stepping stone, something I need to go with in order to become what I'm supposed to become in this world. So it's for my good. So that is what I'm changing my mindset. A lot of times, mostly, there's no ways that we can get out of situations. Life in us is guiding us, opening doors, closing doors, forcing us out of our comfort zones, our cocoons, and we find ourselves in very uncomfortable, scary situations. Once again, like the people with Jesus on the boat. But how could Jesus have slept through it all? He was in the same situation as they were. He made peace with it. He didn't look at all these scary things and allow his mind and emotions to dictate. He was just secure in knowing that all is well. The life in him is in control and all is well. So thanks for joining me. Once again, this is just me sharing my life, my experiences. I mean, this is really, if you really think of it, I mean, people are going through really, really, really horrific, tough things. All I go through is now having to cope with a Christmas shop. And, but this little thing is a huge thing for me. So we look at other people and think, why are they falling apart? Why is this so, this is nothing. But we all have different things that we need to deal with. So we all will cope differently in different scenarios and situations. So once again, it's about having compassion for one another. We're all struggling. We're all changing more and more into the light of who we really are. So we are the light. The light is in us. We are the fire. So let's just be on fire. The light, allowing the life in us to shine through us whatever which way he wants. Have a fantastic day. Cheers. So change your mind and your life now, what you are in, will change. And that is what Jesus did. He spoke to them. He told them the truth of the situation. Fear not. All is well. We're just going to the other side. The life in you will get us there. Do not look at worldly situations. It looks terrible when you look at this world and what is happening in this whole world pandemic. Take your eyes off the things of this world and what is happening. And know, we'll get through this. The life is in you. The life is you. The life is guiding you, leading you, providing for you. You will get to the other side, whatever that may mean in the spiritual realm. But we will get through this. How? By knowing all is well in the spirit. That this life and your life, my life, is unfolding perfectly. That you are exactly where you are supposed to be right now. No matter how much you hate it. Do not allow emotions. That's what I'm learning through this. Don't allow your emotions and your mind to tell you lies. Don't listen to them. The people on the boat did. I did. Just be still. Still your mind. Still your emotions. And know all is well. Have a fantastic day. Is it from Zetster's Lab?